And here's some of the stuff they scared me with. They were like, we could impersonate any and everybody ever. So whenever they sent the police over, they were trying to will them to shoot me and my dad. They were talking about deporting my dad. They were talking about sending other people to Mexico and deporting them because, like, my caregiver literally couldn't even cross the border and she's Hispanic, just so they could fuck with her. And then other shit like putting people in hospices and wards and signing their rights away, impersonating them. I literally offered everything that I could possibly offer to get out of my trafficking ring, and I don't understand the problem. And the whole purpose of the presidential video warrant was because Officer Anthony and Lufkin Police Department and Petty, who was with them, didn't want to take my police report. And they were like, oh, we don't see any evidence. And that was literally it. Whenever they made my aunt fall down and convulse, they had 2 officers already ready, and then they showed up to her house when she tried to call the cops, and they said, oh, we can't get it out without a warrant. And then the fucking sheriffs that showed up to my house, not Cypress Creek, but the others, they literally just broke into my house and fucking took me off the property, and they were like, oh, this is personal, but the law literally says if your dad thinks that you're okay, or whoever's living with you says that you're okay, they cannot escort you off your property. They're literally, like, trying to get them to be like fucking their own cartel. And it's not okay. So I know whenever they're sitting there saying that they'll just get people to swat each other, it's not a lie and it's not a joke. Also, make sure you give this message to all the ISD chiefs because they are also chiefs of police. And to give it to Nacogdoches, I did not reach out to the rest of the surrounding counties IRL, even though all the informants got them about 3 or 4 times removed. But, like, you need to act before they start mind controlling them to be just as stupid as Lufkin. Because they told me a long time ago, way back in May, when I helped them get those phone numbers and told them what to do to help fight back, that they were going to mind control them to be stupid. Don't be them. And IRL, I did talk to judges, and everything that I typed up is the truth. I also told all my immediate neighbors, before everybody stole it and bullied them into complacency, to get the individual cell phone numbers of the people that work at the main power plant surrounding Lufkin, and I believe 2 or 3 counties removed just in case it spread out. Just so all they have to do is send a quick text message instead of microwaving them. That's how easy I made it for them, to make sure that everything was handled easily. And all they needed was a bribe. That was it. So some people they told about the presidential video warrants, others used bribes. And the last time I went to St. Luke's, which was like September, the president said fully accommodate me. And the people that were the receptionists that were like right in front of me because they like to try to get me bullied by proxy, they were on the phone with them and they literally shut his voice out just to keep shit instigated. That's why those videos are important and that's why they don't want to give them to my family. Because I'll make sure it gets to where it needs to be.